Well, folks, as we mentioned a little bit earlier, there are unconfirmed reports saying that Chinese President Xi has been placed on house arrest amid a potential coup happening in the highest levels of the CCP. We want to remind you that many are saying this is not the case. Check out this tweet from Gordon Chang. The lack of the news from China over the last few hours suggests coup rumors are untrue. But whatever happened inside the Chinese military during the last 3 days, evidently something unusual occurred, tells us there is a turbulence inside the senior CCP leadership. For more on this, we're joined by U.S. Air Force retired Brigadier General and Newsmax contributor, most of all, my friend, General Blaine Holt. Sir, I appreciate you waking up with us on this. What are you hearing about this situation?
Well, good morning, Carl. It's good to be with you. And over the last 2 days, we've just had rumors flooding in. I've been checking in with sources around the world, Hong Kong, China. Something is up. Gordon's got it exactly right. We don't know what it is. Here's what we do know. When Xi Jinping and his delegation were at the SCO conference, they stopped the very last event, a banquet, and they raced to the airport because something made them have to get back to China immediately. And then about 24 hours later, the rumors started to trickle in that maybe there had been a coup. And then the other thing that we know is 7,800 flights have been canceled in the last 48 hours out of China. There's a lot of really weird WeChat buzz going back and forth with the people. And here's the problem. We haven't seen Xi, and the denials have not been steady, and there hasn't been really any thoughtful response from the CCP yet. So could there have been a coup? Maybe, but something is really wrong in the power elite and so close to where they're supposed to select their new leader.
Oh, that's interesting. And there's also, they heavily can control their internet and traffic and information flowing in and out of the country, unlike any other country. Maybe Russia does the same thing to the same level. But we know that there were actually like artillery, tanks, troops outside of banks, keeping people from withdrawing certain amounts of money or any money at all. Do we have any update on that?
Well, so there's been a bank run now for the past 4 months in the Henan and Hebei provinces, Hunan and Hebei provinces. This is where 400,000 people have lost billions and billions of dollars with nothing but lies. We know their economy has gone into the sewer with a very underreported and lied about real estate crisis that they're going through. This zero COVID lockdown policy has the people very upset. And there is a food security issue in the country now. This is the backdrop that Xi is operating his country in as we try to find out and unpack what's happening. The other thing we know is that there has been a column of vehicles on its way to Beijing that are all military. And so other than rumors, we're just going to have to wait and see if we can get something direct out of Beijing.
Yeah. Are there any other rumors or any potential information that anything happened to Xi specifically, medical, something that may impair him? Maybe that's why they rushed him out of there?
No, there's been nothing released on it at all, except for the fact that he's under all this internal tension. We know the Shanghai part of the Chinese Communist Party is really at odds with Xi Jinping and was probably going to be trying to displace him at the National Congress on 16 October. And now he's disappeared. And so, we should see him step up very soon.
All right. Well, I want to get to Russia. President Putin announcing another mobilization of 300,000 more troops threatening the West with nuclear weapons. I mean, that's where we are. But the number one trending thing, he's going to activate all these Russian citizens to fight. The number one trending thing that was in Russia was how to break your arm.
How to break your arm, flight tickets, rail tickets, any way, any means possible. You're seeing all the borders flooded with people trying to get out of the country. This is their basic vote and response to Putin taking this way too far in the Russians' eyes and the suffering that they've felt economically. But Russia and Putin's definitely got problems keeping his own unity together in his own government. Yeah. And he's made some very grave threats against the West, as you alluded to earlier.
That's crazy. So, I saw him deliver that speech. We have the most advanced stuff that even the West doesn't know about. And he delivered it right in front of a fax machine. Is anybody buying this?
Well, we have to buy it. We have to be very serious about threats that probably a dying man, we believe he's sick, is making as he's desperate to get some sort of resolution at a time when it's going to be very hard for the pitiful forces he does have in Ukraine to fight in the rain and the snow and the slog.
Yeah.
And at the same time, the energy crisis in Europe is going to be absolutely devastating.
Real quick, I got to get to the Air Force because that's your bailiwick. If you're a cisgender woman, transgender, non-binary, a gender, whatever the heck all these things are, and it's a quote, you can read it right there, but it's too much cis weird stuff going on.
I got it.
They want to take out, moms and dads, and they want to put you in programs only if you meet certain criteria. I mean, this is the United States Air Force. Take a Hellfire missile, put it in a cave full of bad guys, no?
Are we that good now at warfare that we're going to venture into pronoun warfare and use of language? Are we going to stand up a pronoun warfare center? Are we going to say, I wiped out that Chinese battalion because I used mom and dad as a term? I think it's farcical and it's dangerous for our military. Yeah. And I really hope that our generals understand they've got to backtrack on this, and we've got to stop this woke nonsense. It's not cohesive. Yeah,
stand up on the back. Hey, you're cis, right? Oh, we're cool. We can fight. All right.
That's right.
Such nonsense. All right, General Blaine Holt, I appreciate you being here on this, ending on a ridiculous topic. All right, thanks so much.